discussion points. We kind of talked a little about my background, my education. So I think the key thing is on how to sell. Now I walked in as you guys were kind of doing your pitches. I understand that you guys are going to be going to lunch, so you're going to be eating pizza. And please, it's rough if you stuff, so don't gobble up a lot of pizza. All right, so you can keep that mind fresh. You just have a couple bites, have maybe a couple pieces, but stay fresh. You can keep the legs going, keep the blood flowing. But what you're going to do when you come back is you guys are going to be working on pitching your product. In fact, I understand that when you pitch your product, you guys are going to be pitching your product to see what type of who the investors are going to be investing in, right? So it's going to be a little bit of competition in here. So with that, think about your target audience. All right, you guys are going to get a chance to kind of huddle during the lunchtime, get with your group, huddle up with them, and figure out what's our target audience. Because Justin Timberlake just came out with a song called Suit and Tie, and then he had a little tagline in there in the YouTube video where Jay-Z just comes out like nothing, just sits down on a chair and just starts talking about whatever, and everybody's just going crazy, right? And then he mentioned this phrase, he said, tuxedos for no reason. Now, you know what people are doing? For no reason. They're just out there doing it like, I'm wearing a tuxedo for no reason. I'm drinking Ciroc because Puff Daddy does. You know, I mean, they're just doing it for no reason. So, know who your target audience is. You may find in your huddle group that, you know what, we were just thinking about just throwing ties out there because it's cool, but maybe there's women entrepreneurs that can look really professional if we can kind of give them something that would outfit and look good and kind of match that audience. So, know who your target audience is. The next thing is cater your features, benefits, and messaging to each, right? So, it's the same product, right? This is my little tabby. This is an old one. This was the iPad 2. And the iPad 3, the Retina display, I let my admin use it. I want it back. But this, if I were to give this to a college student, what would be some of the features and benefits for a college student for a tablet? Yes?
The ability to take notes easily and efficiently.
Excellent. You can use the note function to be able to take some quick notes, perhaps even email it because it's connected. Email it right there to your friends since they were sick that day and they weren't able to show up, so they can stay in touch. Excellent. So that was one benefit. I saw another hand for another benefit. Yes, and your name is? Kimberly? Yes, because it's connected, it's smart, so you can do research on it and possibly even kind of get a head start on the homework, right? That's going to be needed in creating these reports. Now I'm going to switch it up. Hold on, Christian. Let's switch it up. Now, we've already sold this product now to the college student. But guess who just walked in our environment? It's Soccer Mom. And Soccer Mom's looking at the same product. So what 2 or 3 features or benefits can we pitch to Soccer Mom? Yes. And your name? Markesia.
Like game applications to keep the kids busy.
Ooh, yes. So they're just sitting there playing on games, perhaps games where they can learn things like multiplication and subtract, or be nice to our parents, listen and obey, they can sing along those songs, then they're benefiting, and she would see, she liked that. Great. My friend, what is your name?
Corey.
Corey.
The camera.
Ooh.
The kid.
Yes. Oh, look, my baby just did. Just kick the ball. like that's a big deal, but it is to parents when a kid takes a ball or connects. That's a big deal. So we take a picture. Yes, and now they can capture every moment with their tablet. Christian?
So should we look up like home remedies or recipes? Possibly go on eBay and buy some stuff for the house.
You got it, right. If they had that technology in some of the third world countries, then people wouldn't die. Like one of the most common things that people die of is diarrhea. And yet just, I know it sounds crazy, but just with a simple mix of water, sugar, and rice, it can solve that problem. So the internet has really solved that problem because they've been able to access those type of remedies and stop that from happening. Excellent. Okay, now wait. She got it. She was sold. Those were great points. So she's gone. But now, Justin Timberlake came in with a
And he says, I really like that tablet that you guys have there. I want to take it on the floor tonight. Show it a couple things that I really like. Can you give me 2 or 3 features that me and JC really appreciate as business? My friend, your name?
John.
John.
The note-taking application would still work in that regard. I mean, everybody always needs a quick option to just jot something down.
Excellent. In fact, I had a meeting yesterday with a regional manager of a Sam's Club. They have 15 Sam's Clubs. They just came back from their strategic planning meeting in Florida. I came back from mine in Redmond, Washington, and we had to take notes, and she was doing it on her BlackBerry, and I was wearing no tie but a suit, and I was taking notes on the device. So excellent.
You can record and do audio.
Yes. No, I wouldn't play it back indefinitely, the whole auto crazy thing. But yes, I did do that. I had to help somebody come up with a pitch for a product. They provided a service to small businesses, and they were having a really hard time coming up with their pitch. So they said, well, what's your target audience? Okay, let's think of 2 or 3 features, and then we role-played it back and forth. Introduce yourself. What is your product? Why is your product unique? What can you do? And then we voice recorded it for about 8 minutes until they finally got it. It was like really crisp. And then I said, excellent. And I emailed them that audio file so they could listen to that, and they were able to do their own telemarketing for their own business. So excellent. Repetition is the mother of retention. That's what we said. Okay? And then the last bullet point I have is serve instead of sell. In the world of today, guys, selling used to be like, hey, what's it going to take to get you? What's it going to take to get you into this car here, right? And you feel that pressure. You just feel like, oh, I don't want to deal with you. I don't like you. Well, today everything is so connected that you guys have become smart. Right? So you can walk into the car lot and go, well, the car costs this much. I know how much it costs for you guys to make the car, so I don't need to kind of do all that. So really, you don't need to be sold, but you need to be served, right? Like if you went to a restaurant and I said, what would you like at the restaurant here today, sir? You'd like some pizza. Okay. What would you like on the pizza? Would you like pepperonis or just pepperonis? Not a problem. Anything to drink with that? Coke. Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Zero, regular Coke. Ice or no ice? Ice or no ice? All right. Go ahead and I get that form and I go, well, as you asked, here's your pepperoni pizza. Only pepperonis on it. Coke, no ice. There you are. Enjoy it, my friend. We serve people today, right? Yeah. We don't go, okay, what's it going to take to get you some pizza? What's it going to take? Pepperonis, meat? You have to do that. So when you're thinking about your product, think about serving people. Think about from the standpoint, you're serving people. You're helping them. They have a need. You have a product that satisfies that need, and then you want to serve it to them. What you'll do is you'll come out with less pressure. You won't be a pressured person. You'll come out really smooth, confident, comfortable. When you're talking about your product, you'll be good to go. All right? So those are my points. Know your target audience, candidate features, benefits, and then serve instead of sell.